Okay, guys, so I'm probably gonna make a separate video. This is gonna be strictly on just reviewing the game in general. So like gameplay, graphics, storytelling, level design, etc. And I gotta say, this is a pretty crazy mind trip. Is all I gotta say. This game is crazy, but in a good way though. This game is fantastic, guys. This is a game that is a must. Like, at least play it once, at least try out the game to see how you like it or not. If you don't like it, it's fine, because this game is not for everybody. But this is a fantastic single player game though. This is pretty good. And this is created by Legendary, the guys who made Heavily Sword for the PS3, the new DMC Devil May Cry reboot that's it's got a hit or miss, and also of course made Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifices. They also made, I forgot, they also made Enslave, which I haven't played that game yet, but I heard it's pretty good too. I think it's the same director as well too, so fantastic game though. This game is good. Like, I love this game. Like, it does get a little bit tedious, especially that you know how, what to expect, and when you're playing the game and yet the game somehow fucks you over. But it's just minor issues here. So with that being said, let's go over with the visuals in this game. This is probably the best looking Unreal Engine game I have ever seen, hands down. I haven't seen any Unreal Engine game that looks this good. This is like photorealistic, awesome. Like, it looks almost as good as the Resident Evil creation engine, or RE engine, whatever they call it. I don't fucking know, but it looks almost as good as the Capcom's new RE engine. Except that I think the Unreal is a bit more powerful, as the game definitely looks really good. Like, I'm not saying Resident Evil 2 remake looks bad, but if you combine the two and do a comparison, Hellblade has the best visual, hands down. With a few exceptions, of course. Like, you do get some frame drops here and there, and the rendering and all that stuff. But with that being said, though, it is a pretty optimized game as well. On the PC, it runs really good. Like, before that, I played this game on my GTX 660, and surprise enough, I was still able to run this game on ultra high. So I gotta give prop to whoever did the PC stuff on it. This game is very well optimized. You can run this game with almost a potato computer, because, like I said, it's sort of demanding, but I still think it runs pretty good. Like, luckily I have a fairly powerful system, but any other people that has average system might have some struggles. But if I can run this game with a GTX 660 at the time, then this game can definitely run on whichever system you ever have. So even on low settings, this game still looks good though. Like, everything looks good. Animation, fantastic. Character models, fantastic. Face animation, motion capture, fantastic, man. Like, the motion capture for the game is freaking insane. This is like the best looking motion capture I've seen for any Unreal Engine game. Like, of course you got a few other ones like Mortal Kombat and a few other games, but this is like fucking like really good though. And surprisingly, this game has been in development for a long time, and I've seen early concept to this game. They have the original story is the same, but they definitely changed Senua's look. Cause her initial look, she looks a little bit more like, she sort of has that same iconic face paint, but she looks a lot different compared to her original counterpart that you see now. So this game went through a lot of freaking development, and then finally they released the game on 2017, and I believe they showed us at the Sony E3 conference back in 2016, around there. And yeah, it was pretty impressive, because they did the whole capture thing in one specific stage, live motion capture with the lead actress that plays Senua too, at the stage, real time. Like, it is freaking fantastic. This game is crazy. Like, it's a good game. But of course, it does deal with like real life mental issues too. So it does have that little warning too when before you start the game. So anybody has the same symptom, highly advise you probably shouldn't watch this because it's probably not a good idea. But it's cool that this is based on real medical knowledge on mental health issues and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool that they got real medical knowledge and then to put it into a video game. And I think it's a unique experience. This is the type of game you probably beat once and then probably never play again, which is probably going to be happening to me too. But with that being said, this game is pretty high on my top list games. This is a fantastic game. I will never forget about this game. This game is just it's good. So I don't know if Ninja Theory is gonna make a sequel or a spin-off, or they're gonna make another game that hopefully is groundbreaking. I'm not sure, but I'm really hoping Ninja Theory can make some other cool games based on new concept that we have never seen before. Unique storytelling, etc. Like Ninja Theory did a fantastic job on this game. So now we're talking about the visuals and all that. I forgot to mention about the level design. Level design in this game is freaking crazy. I love it. Like the level design, like the way like you look through like certain things, like especially you do the God illusion stage. You have to look through the gate and then you go through that and it creates a new completely separate world. Like it's fucking crazy. I don't know how they did that, but they freaking managed to do that with the Unreal Engine, and it blew my mind because besides Portal, this is one of the few games that actually has that type of thing where you go to the little gate and then something else is different. Like you gotta think outside the box in this game. Like this game is something you don't want to just casually walk a daisy in this game. This game you gotta keep your eyes around, stay sharp, and freaking just look around the environment, look for clues and all that stuff. Especially if you play with a controller. Highly recommend you play with a controller because the controller is going to help you out a lot in this game. Like you can play this with a PC keyboard, but I highly recommend with a controller because the controller is your best friend in this game. Trust me. Especially if I get certain bosses, the vibrations is your best friend. Trust me. So highly recommend you play this game with a controller because it's the best way to play it. Plus there'll be some things you'll probably be missing. So just play with a controller, even your PC user, because it's highly recommended. But the puzzle design, the level design, especially with the runes and all that stuff, and how you gotta match up symbols, where you gotta line up with the certain objects throughout the environment, it's pretty cool. Also, there are some little tricky ones too, where you gotta light up a torch to get the full symbols, and then that's how you get the rune symbols off. Like there's a lot of innovation, a lot of hard work, a lot of passion when it puts to the level design. Like it's pretty good though. I love it. Level design in this game is freaking fantastic. Ninja Theory went overboard and they freaking nailed it with the level design. Especially the stages that are pretty spooky. They freaking nailed that. Like I was almost completely silent. I literally panicked and tried to get through the freaking whole thing. Pretty much went straight YOLO and tried to get the fuck out of there. Like this game definitely captures the atmosphere really good. Also, highly recommended to play this game with a pair of headsets, specifically good ones with 7.1 surround sound or pretty much any high-end headphones or headsets, because this game has full binaural 3D audio, which means you're gonna hear stuff that you probably don't want to hear when you listen with the headset. If you play this game with the speakers, you're not gonna hear as much. I think the experience would be a lot better if you play the game with a pair of headsets. Highly recommend it. It will probably get you jumpy a little bit, get you a little bit paranoid because you got all these voices inside your head. But highly recommend you use the headset. But just the visual, the art design too, the enemies, the gods especially, they nailed it, man. They went full hands down on this shit and they freaking nailed it. Like props to the artist, the designer, and all that stuff. The world designer, they did a fantastic job. All right, so now we've gone over with the level design, the graphics. Let's talk about gameplay. Gameplay, which is gonna be a little bit of a mixed bag in my opinion. I like the combat for what it is. I like it how when you get straight into the game, you pretty much get no tutorial. You pretty much gotta figure out how to block, how to attack, and how to do heavy attacks, and then etc etc. And it is a lot of hidden moves in this game that I haven't discovered yet. And then most of the time I discovered them out of nowhere when I play the game throughout the whole game, and that's a good thing. That way it gives you a little bit of a strategy when you have to fight a certain enemy, like the shield assholes and the big boy with the axe. Like it gives you a good bit of strategy of how to deal with them properly, or else you're gonna get absolutely wrecked. And the combat I'd say is okay. It's decent. The animation for the attack moves are simple, elegant, but very well animated. It does get a little bit repetitive because you do there's not really too many different moveset combos you can do. Like once you figure out all of them, that's it. And you want to kill that enemy in the most cool fashion, well, guess what? You're going to have to slashy and then evade, slashy and then evade. And it can get a little bit tedious. It can get a bit repetitive, I have to say. And I do appreciate the camera being pretty close to Senua, but it does get a little bit annoying knowing that there will be if you fight against more than one enemy, you gotta get swarmed. You gotta get fucking absolutely butt raped, and I mean it. Like you gotta have to pay attention real closer to your surrounding if you're gonna fight multiple enemies, cause you're gonna get attacked by another guy, then you're gonna get attacked another guy, and then another guy. Like you gotta really stay sharp when when it comes to fighting multiple enemies. It can get a bit annoying. Like I've been there. The game was being a little bit bullshit. Decided to fuck me up. Spawned literally 8 guys around me, and then boom, dead. Like it can get pretty annoying. And this game has a combat difficulty. You can also automatically adjust to easy, normal, hard. I have it set to auto. And the only problem with auto is that any enemy you encounters is going to be randomized in terms of skills and difficulty. There will be some enemies that are a piece of cake. There'll be some that's kind of he's putting up a little bit of a fight. Then you get some that are really fucking annoying that you just want to pull your head off. And it can get a little bit annoying. It's a minor issue. Maybe I should have set on easy or normal, but I like to keep it interesting and keep it on auto, so that way every enemy I fight is not going to fight the same, because they also fight differently too in terms of techniques. The game will avoid your attack when you're in focus mode, and it can get a little bit annoying. And there are, see what other stuff I can talk about the gameplay and the combat wise. I do like the focus system, how you gotta focus on certain things to find puzzles and all that stuff. But the cool thing is you can use that in combat, and that slows down time, and that will give you a huge advantage, especially if you're fighting against the bosses. You can use this against the bosses, and the boss will be like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? I like that. It's like playing Max Payne with swords, but not exactly. But more like Alan Wake in a way. This game is the Celtic mythology, Celtic time. Blah blah. I'm speaking out of my mind here, guys. It's pretty late. Let's see. Check what time is it. 10:30. Yeah. So I probably should be sleeping soon, because I gotta work tomorrow, and I'm still awake. So I'm gonna wrap up the review for this game. So combat wise, yeah, it's okay, but it is a little bit repetitive. Slashy, evade, and all that stuff. Puzzles can get a little bit annoying, but once you figure them all out, then they're fucking nothing. And art design, atmosphere, level design, characters, all fucking fantastic. Story, especially the most important aspect, the story. They're all fucking fantastic, well made. I think there's a few scenes where they actually use live actors. Senua is the only 3D model character, while everybody else you see in cutscenes are definitely live action. or at least human characters, I have to say. They're mostly live action, which is interesting, and that they're combining 3D and live action together. Like, it got me a little bit confused. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, that looks like a real guy, but looks like they are using some live action as well as some combination of 3D cutscenes as well. And I like it how the cutscenes are all rendered real time, no bullshit, dirty cap, cinematic scene that cuts out, that completely derails the experience. All the cutscenes in this game are rendered full time, in game, and it doesn't take you out of the whole game world itself. And that's what I like. I wish more games would do that. But a lot of games nowadays do the cinematic route, which I don't mind. But in my opinion, I think using in-game cutscene is the way to go. But yeah, guys, I have went too long on Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice review, and highly recommend you guys check this game out. At the time of this video, Steam sale is up, so pick this game up on Steam. Try it out. See if you like the game or not. Highly recommend it, because this is a game I definitely with a fucking, oh my god, with my badass approval, seal of approval. There we go. So this is a game that you definitely want to check out. Definitely a game you don't want to miss. But if you have sort of experience like with the stuff that they mentioned with the medical stuff, probably not the best to play it. But to anybody that are very interested in playing this game and are itching to play some more single player games, and Hellblade is the way to go, guys. Like, check this game out. It's fantastic. Props to Ninja Theory, to all the actors and actresses too. They fucking did a fantastic job. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna give this probably around, I was gonna say 8 out of 10, but I think I'm gonna give this game a 9 out of 10. Like, getting a 9 out of 10 is pretty rare in my book, so 9 out of 10 this game. Do I wish it would be a little bit longer? Parts of me to say yes, and then there's parts of me that says it ended a good note. In my opinion, I think this game ended in a very good note. The parts shouldn't make any sequels. If they do, it's up to them, but this game is as good as its own entity, its own IP. It should be left alone, but it's up to Ninja Theory to want to expand the game even further with the universes and all that stuff. Be my guess. I would definitely check it out if you guys decide to make another one like this. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end the review video here for now. And if you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys enjoyed the series of my playthrough for Hellblade, then you know what to do, guys. Hit that like button. If you guys didn't, then hit the dislike button. No hearts feeling. It's understandable. It's up to you guys. But I have a blast with this game, and I have a feeling you guys are gonna love this game too if you guys check this out. So other than that, guys, I'm gonna end it here for now. So until then, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.